So I'm going to be talking about the tailstock and how to use it for drilling. When this lever is up that way, it is free to slide on the table, on the tracks. It can move, so try to push it fairly linearly. And then when you have it in the right spot, you can pull that lever and lock it down, and it'll stay put. Now, if you run this too far back, your tool holder will come out, this chuck. You don't want that. You want it to sit in there nicely. Now this has a flat part to it and a very particular taper, and it's held in with friction on the tailstock. So to put it back in, we're gonna run this out a little bit, take the flat and put it upright, and slam it into the ends. If you do it right, it won't come out, and it'll be in there nice and tight. So I have this piece of round stock in there, and I want to put a 200 thousandths hole in it. What I'm going to use to do that is a centering drill and a 200 thousandths diameter bit. 200 thousandths is the minor diameter of a 1/4-20 thread. So to start, I'm going to take the chuck and put the center drill in it and hold that about halfway right there. Get it tight by hand and take the chuck key, and it will engage with these teeth right here and give it a nice turn. So now it's nice and tight in there, won't move. And I'm going to put the tailstock out just a little bit and push it close to my part, and then take the lever and lock it so it doesn't move. Now I can turn on the machine and use the center drill to put a little bitty hole in the end, and that'll be used to keep the big drill bit from moving around. Now I can loosen and move it away so I have room to work. Take my chuck key, pop that loose. There we go. Take this out and replace it with my drill bit. Get that tight. Put it there. Now I want to go and put 1/2 inch of threads in this part. So when I do that, I need to put at least 1 inch of hole into that. So I'm going to mark this on here. This is 1 1/4 inches. Gives me a nice flat spot on the drill bit. So I'm going to mark that so I can see it nicely. And now I know how far I need to push the drill bit into the part. You can also use the measurements on the tailstock, but for this it doesn't need to be that accurate. So now I have my drill bit in there nice and tight. I can put it right about there and lock it in place. And for this, you do want to use a little bit of oil. Put some oil on your drill bit, on your part. Turn on the machine, and we're going to go in a little bit and pull the whole drill bit back out to help clear the chips. And we're going to keep doing that until we get to the right depth. You can see just how many chips are on this thing. So we want to make sure to keep them nice and clear and keep some oil on there. So the reason we use oil is because there's a lot of friction going on involved in cutting. So when you take this part out or this tool out, this drill bit, be careful. They're probably a little bit hot. Also, this is one of the most dangerous tools in our shop. So probably best not to keep your hand here like I was. This is a do as I say, not as I do moment. But do be very careful with where your hands are when the machine is turned on or powered on even. It's very easy to get your hand caught in here and get it stuck, and you're going to have a bad day if you do that. So keep your hand away, brush carefully, pull your hand out.